What's up everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. So today we have a video game character, Jill Valentine from Resident Evil 3. I think this is a Patreon request from CM Nate. So standard portrait of her, head and shoulders. So let's go. I'm on landscape page, definitely use a pencil and eraser for these. Hit pause if I go too fast, when I move my hand, etc. Right, so we start with our eyes. So just come up, over to the right, just about here in the top half of our page. I'm going to start with our top eyelid. So, sort of realistic kind of human shaped eyes. Now, not really anime, but we can stylize them up a little bit, right? So, curve line up this way. Right, and we're going to thicken this line up a little bit and add some eyelashes sticking off. Just the sides here. Like so. So then her eyes curve around here, around the bottom. They're quite big. Comes down around like so. Back into here towards her tear duct. And her tear duct is kind of drawn in, like sketched in sort of lightly, like that, right? So realistic sort of human eye shape. And then she has smaller eyelashes kind of sticking off down here as well. And we'll just go to about there with them. And you can make these kind of as big or small as you want, okay? So, just clean this up a little bit. Right, so then her iris and pupil, right? So we can nearly see her whole eye in this. She's just like looking forward, so just circle, right? So if you have a compass or something, if you're not comfortable drawing circles like this, that'll work, or a small coin or something. And it just goes around like that. Okay, and then her pupil right in the middle. Right, like so. And if you want, you can add some like iris and stuff, lines just coming around there like that. Okay, so semi-realistic sort of drawn eye, right? So the other eye, similar shape, and you can fit an eye in between the two eyes. So the width of the eye would fit in between, and that's where her next eye will start, just about here, right? So you can just about fit an eye in between here. And then her top eyelid curves across and down like that. Same sort of thing again. And then you thicken it up. And add some eyelashes. Like that. Then our bottom eyelid again comes around. Same sort of way. And don't worry if they're not exactly the same. They don't have to be, because human eyes, believe it or not, are not perfectly symmetrical. You'll always have one eye that's bigger than the other. Okay? And then we'll add some eyelashes down here as well. Smaller ones. Okay, roughly like that. Right, and then her iris, again, circle. Just here, touching the top eyelid right close to the top, just comes around here like that. And then her pupil in the middle. so, and we can add some dots and stuff around like that. Right, so now some details around the eye. So we got like a top eyelid line that just kind of curves around here. Like so. Bring it around to just the top of her eye. And there could be like some light lines just around the bottom of her eyes, just here. Eyebrow then, right, so say over this side. So we'll just curve it around, back this way, and down. Now you have an option of doing this with lines, so like lines going this way, or you can fill it in with solid color. So I will just draw in the overall shape and I'll fill it in with solid color afterwards, right? And there might be like a couple of extra lines just here for hair maybe. Right, and then other eyebrow just around here as well. So we're just above the tear duct, across about the same level, right? It's back like so, and curves down again, right? Same sort of thing. Like that, okay? And she could have like some lines just coming up her temples, just here at the side. And maybe coming down here. Right, so her nose, can't see much of it, right? You just see kind of the bridge of her nose, just here, coming down. Maybe something like a light line coming down that side as well. But then we just draw in sort of the nostrils down the bottom here, okay? So just curve them around like that, around like so, and then the nostrils on the side, we'll draw them in, and the nostrils over this side. Now, we could add like the bottom maybe of our nose just here, coming around the nostrils. And like a bit of an extra, maybe thicken up these here just to show we can see inside this a little bit, like some shadow, just like that. So we could have a line, just dotted sort of line on the bridge of her nose here, just to show the tip of her nose or something. Right, but generally that's all you want to draw really of a nose, because anything more than that will just take away from it. So then her mouth, right? She's got really big lips. So the middle line, just down here, comes up, down, bumps up again. So this is like the middle line for her mouth, right? It's always good to sort of start with this. And sort of up here. Sometimes an extra shadow on the corners can help, right? So then her top lip, right above, so it'll go quite big top lip, so it goes up, down in the middle, middle here, and then back up the other side, down there. And bottom lip down here. You could add some texture lines to her lips if you wanted. Right, like so, just like maybe a bit of a shadow underneath this lip. Right, so then her chin, just down here, relatively square chin, so it comes around like so, up to there. So you can check proportions now. So top eyelid to nose, about the same as nose to chin, like bottom of her nose, here to here, about the same as here to here, right? Boom, boom, okay. And then her jaw will come up the side. So we'll just do that again. Top eyelid to nose, about the same as nose, bottom of the nose to chin, and then bottom of the nose to bottom lip, about the same as bottom lip to chin. Maybe like the middle of the bottom lip. It's about the same, that's the middle, okay? And then we can do her jaw. Coming up like so. Can't really see all of her other jaw because it goes underneath hair. So we'll just go here somewhere, and the hair comes down over it. This side will then curve up around the side of her face. So yeah, kind of curves up this way, bumps out a little bit. She's got a high jaw, high cheekbone sort of thing going on. So there's like some cheekbone just here. And then we've got sideburns that go around the top of her ear. Like that, right? So she's a part in her hair up here that comes down this way, and then a part that comes down over here. So the top of her hair, the part in her hair, is about just over this eye, just up here. Right, so I'd say your distance-wise, eyebrow to the top of her forehead is about the same as eyebrow to the bottom of the nose, right? So here to here is about the same as here to here. So then we just continue with our hairline just down the side of her head here. Sort of a spiking kind of thing going on that way. And then the same way until we get underneath her fringe, just on this side, right? So it comes across just here. And then her fringe will kind of come out from the front here and come down this way. Kind of comes down across her eye a little bit here. Comes down to her jaw. Okay, like that. And then you might have like some hairlines inside here. And then this hair spike will come back up. Another one comes down this way. And there might be like some single strands of hair like coming off this way. Right, so we kind of just keep going, like we'll add hairlines and stuff coming down this way. So there's a lot of hair drawn in now, but we'll try and simplify it a little bit. So spike here, and then we'll go up. just sort of spike it around this way. Like that for the bottom, and this part will like come all the way up around to the front of her hair as well. So it'll go like up around this way, and you might have like some bits of hair sticking off every now and then. Maybe some coming down here, like single strands. Like this kind of stuff coming up around, and it'll eventually come around to the top of her head, down to where this part is, right? So you'll have like a part in her hair here, and the direction of her hair goes. Like around this way, and you'll have texture lines coming down her hair. Like that. Much of that as you want. And then from this part of her hair we go the other direction, okay? So we're going to go down this way. Kind of go down. And then come out around her ear, right? So her ear is sort of in here. But we'll bring the hair lines sort of down first. Kind of goes in behind her neck and her head, her jaw. Just there. And then her ear, so we can just see her ear just in here. So curves around. Into her head that way. And then bones and ligaments on the inside, so like curving around like so. And then you could have this sort of letter J kind of shape. That, and then some more texture inside here. Hairlines. Texture lines like so. Again, you could have some single strands of hair sort of sticking off like that. Right, so then her neck curves down to there. The other side of her neck curves down like so. Quite a wide neck, actually. So, and then she's got a tank top and straps and like a crucifix necklace. So, we'll do the clothing part first, I'd say. All these straps along of equipment and guns and stuff. So, say her necklace, right? So her necklace just comes down here. So we'll do that first. Comes down around her neck. Here, and it looks like a crucifix, but it's like, well, that's what it looks like in this picture anyway. Comes across here and then straight down. Of course it's silver, but I'll just draw it in black. So then, so her clothing and stuff kind of come down this way. And then comes across her chest here. Then there's a strap that cuts across this side, right? But we have like some clothing lines here. And then a strap that comes across that way, and the inside of it comes across that way. Right, so then her collarbones up here will go out towards where her shoulders would be. So we'll go like there. that. You could have like a neck muscle line there. And then there's another strap here coming down around her chest on both sides. So then strap comes down this way. This is obviously a gun strap. Comes down that way. I think this could have like an edge line. It's coming down like that. And then another blue separate section over top here. And then a V in the center. And then this comes around like so. Down like that. Another sort of edge line to our t-shirt there. And then the other side of that goes this way. And then a V and a button. And this goes around. Like so. Alright, so another strap. So it comes down there, and then she has some sort of box here. So it's like a rectangle, so it goes with a screen. Is it a screen? I don't know. Like that. Down that way. Just make it look 3D. Like this. And there's an extra sort of edge line on the inside. There. And this is attached to another strap. Gun strap. Comes down like so. Like so, and then we give it an edge. Seems to be a hole or something, and then this wraps around the edge, and it's got a clip on top here with another clip coming around. Something like that. Anyway, we should have another clothing line somewhere in here. But there's a buckle on this strap, so we'll draw that in. So this comes across like so, and then this comes across here. It closes on itself that way. So any lines we draw over, we can just erase, like that you shouldn't see. And then this comes up this way, like so, and then another bit of an edge line there. And then her shoulders, right? So shoulders come out from this strap. Good rule of thumb is face or head width out is where the shoulder will end, right? So the whole width of her face will go out to where your shoulder stops, and then it comes down, right? And then it kind of curves down this way. Do the same thing on the other side. Measure your face, bring it out. Shoulder width is where you'll bring it to, right? So like in this whole width, you could probably fit 3 widths of her face. Okay, that's like a good rule of thumb. Just for proportion for anyone who's trying to do that. Right. Right, and then maybe some lines like that. Right, I think that's everything. Hope it was helpful. CM Nate, thanks for the request. Anyone who has specific requests like this that I don't usually do, head on over to Patreon. You can even send me a direct message with a link to the image and I'll get right on it. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.